And welcome back. We're picking where we left off last time in Europa Universalis 4 in our chill Ottoman game, where we're beginning the invasion of Russia. And apparently losing a fleet battle against the Austrian, or the Aragonese, which is probably... Siege of Perm has already ended. Siege of Moskva has already ended. There's no forts up in that rear area. Okay. And we can do is deploy you over there. These guys need to start spread out and carpet sieging. There are areas nearby. We're just getting on that siege. And we'll go over to that siege. And yeah, we're making progress. We're making lots of progress. Get through the one at Rusalo. We'll be able to push on to Aragonese capital. Each Lacha, that's each one over the Uklik. Split. However you want to pronounce that. Siege of Novgorod is over, so another Russian fort has fallen. And more admin power to spend. We're sitting in such a glut of admin power at the moment because we're mostly diplo-vassalizing things, not militarily vassalizing or militarily annexing things. No. That one, the other one. There we go. Click that province, that province, that province, that province, that province. Is that another... No, that was a lesser occupation. Siege of Kazan. Kazan, I think, was one of the major forts. Or was it not? Find Kazan. Kazan. Oh yeah, no, it was one of the forts. So that frees up some guys as well to do carpet sieging. Okay. Sure, well, I'll let you move through our territory to help deal with the Russians. Siege of Hamani. That was the major one over there. Yeah, the Russians are having a very bad day. The Aragonese are doing a little bit better. Because their forts are more protective of their core heartland. Okay, that one is already good. Siege of Reval. Okay. At that point, we basically just freed up another guy. So we want you to auto-siege. You can go siege that one. Yeah, okay. Trabowski is a minor. Aluki is a minor. Vault, that we don't really care about. Siege of Pernov, so that is the war goal now occupied. If anything, just highlights how bad the Russian position has gotten to. Okay, that's fine for the moment. Dipshak. Yeah, that's a minor fort location, that's fine. Siege of Rusalo. Okay, so now we can penetrate into Yergani's core. So we can replace our current heir with a 2-4-4. The 5-3-3 is better than the 2-4-4, so we're going to say he's proven himself a true son of Ottoman, and not that he's proving himself to be the new favorite. Württemberg, we're going to decline his offer, but we are going to peace him out. It's basically just war operations and get Pickle's money. Aragonese army suffered a severe defeat on the Aragonese capital. Siege at Murman over. That was one of the last remaining major forts in the area. Lots of minor forts falling. Or a lot of minor areas falling. Conversion successful. Let's see. Bulch in the east. Barcelona has fallen. So what do I actually want out of the Aragonese? We may be able to just get it in. So we can turn the Sardinian cores. Catalonia is a step too far from me right now. But they probably would be willing to accept that if their forts fell. No. Okay, we're forced to go to that one. Next. %, chance of failure, no success. Alliance-wise, says we should be thinking about reining in more of our islets, or annexing them if they're reined in. So Ajam is reined in. So Japan is reined in, so it can be annexed. Military leaders left us, which is annoying, but it's fine. Okay. French army immediately descends upon the Aragonese one. And we arrive at Valencia. Aragon, are you willing to take the peace we're offering? Not quite yet. They will force us to take one last fort. Where is our hunting fleet? You. Obviously, the Aragonese have all fallen back to their ports, so go in and do a close besiegement of those ports so we at least get the fire support bonus. Keeping these guys in the fort, and I think the French are already providing it for us. Yeah, we've already got the thing blockaded. Or, yeah, no, we already got the thing blockaded. 100% blockaded. So bringing our fleet in is just overkill, but overkill is sometimes what you want. You sometimes want overkill. Yearly inflation, production efficiency, or national unrest down. We don't really need money, so we're gonna go national unrest down. Gonna be more promotes in a row, but that's fine. All Agem? No, we have these guys. Only bad amount with these guys. And yeah, we can see the Russians are too scared to fight us, but they're not too scared to like cower. So they've just outmaneuvered us and come after some of our forts. Which is one of the reasons to upgrade all the forts, to be fair. Yeah. Lynch has fallen without the Aragonese, should be willing to accept terms. Release the subject, return the cores, hand over most of the money. And while it isn't part of the terms, one of the terms will basically be that we also take the spies back. There we go. Freed Catalonia, which means we'll be able to depoliticize Catalonia. That's one way to get there. Yeah, not the way I was expecting, but it's the way they're going. Peace off with Russia. I think it is time to negotiate that ourselves. Return cores. So, Bukhara. No. Salone. Is Salone our subject? I suspect so, yes. So Salone is our subject. Lowest to highest. Chagatai or Bukhara. So Chagatai. Dunsgar. Ching, no. Chagatai. Ivrik is those guys. We're doing Incubator. So stuff back. That one, yeah. Ching, Sloan, yes. Bukhara, no. Ching, no. Bukhara, no. Korchin. I think Korchin is one of ours. Yes. Salon, yes. Bukhara, no. Ching, no. Chagatai, yes. Chagatai... yeah, Chagatai, yes. Chagatai, yes. Chagatai, yes. Dunsgar, yes. Iveric, no. Tragatai, yes. Scar, yep. Lithuania is tempting, but no. Tragatai, Bukhara, nope. Gallia? Yeah, so we have a lot of Gallia there, so add a lot of Gallia. Tragatai, Salon. Iveric is a no. Scar. Okay, that's all the core returns. Which is, as you can see, not a small amount of core returns. And some of the smaller nations, we can kick out Norway, kick out Perm, kick out Kaz. Actually, we don't want to give it Kazakhstan. Kazakh? Actually, maybe. Or Novgorod. Well, how big is Novgorod? No, Novgorod. Novgorod's gonna be too many points to vassalize. War reps, politics. So we got a Norway, that's vulnerable to vassalization. Perm, vulnerable to vassalization. They're vulnerable to vassalization. Okay, so 4 people to vassalize, plus 5 with Catalonia. So we got things for diplomats to do. Let's drag them home. Do that. Okay, and the next thing to do also is drag our regiments back to Ottoman Green territory out of Russian Green territory. That's fine, you can go there. You can go there. You want to get into friendly territory. Stop auto-sieging, stop auto-sieging. You want to get back to friendly Ottoman Green. Back to friendly Ottoman Green. Back to friendly Ottoman Green. You're in friendly Ottoman Green, but just gonna take the auto-siege off. Oh, apparently, and he didn't even take people out of Jemper from the last war. Oof. Okay. So they're moving. As soon as our diplomats are back, we're going to start sending them to do diplomacy with all the fragmentary states. So, you need a diplomat. You need a diplomat. You need a diplomat. One, two, three. I thought there was a 4th one. See the 4th one? 2, 3, maybe. Who do? Oh, the one way I should check is who do I have protection claims on? And Norway, France, Catalonia. Perm, Kazakh. Okay, no. We're gonna won't. Obviously, send some to Catalonia. So it is a total of 4. Now we're next to Perm, or now next to Riga, so if we could technically get rid of Hegemon, we could probably get Riga to vassalize. Same with Scotland. Okay, we'll offer alliance to you. You're not going to be a rival issue anywhere. Wait a day. Offer alliance to you. Wait a day. Offer alliance to you. And then wait a day. And offer alliance to you. And around we go. Adding more and more subjects to the Ottoman Empire. That's the plan. 23rd of April. Day with you. Day with you. Day with you. Okay, so they're actually around. We can vassalize them next in a month. Day with you. Okay. And then we wait for another month to pass. One day. Send a pile of ducats. One day. And offer vassalization. One day. Send a pile of ducats. Bigger pile of... oh. Yeah, Catalonia. Catalonia is reasonably rich, but still a pile of ducats. Bukhara is asking to be a vassal, or being an ally. No. You have stuff I want. In fact, we might actually be declaring on you very soon. You have subject clay, right? You have subject... oh, lots of subject clay. Yeah, you're having a bad day as soon as we're done double vassalizing. Offer military access. So next month we'll be able to vassalize Norway. One day. Don't ask for military access, offer military access. There we go. One day and we can promote. Promote. Then one day and we can offer military access. And then in a month, we get another 2 vassals, 3 vassals. So there's Ajam being annexed. Or, yeah, Gibble annexed. So we're improving relations with you. And we're going to start annexing you. And having 2 alliance for what we're doing right now is what we want, so that's fine. Waiting for that month to go by. 26th of July. Offer vassalization. Wait a day. I think 2 went by technically. Which if that's the case, then we'll be able to get around to all of the... nope, 1 day. Okay, all the vassalizations are out. Oh, we're gonna take a stability hit because I let Alliance get Royal Marriage get issued with Bukhara. But we are going after them next. We got plenty of troops in the area from the previous war with Russia. we can take all these diplomatic specs. You can come home. You can come home. You can come home. You can come home. Promote to Ottoman Green. Promote to Ottoman Green. And you promote to Ottoman Green. I suspect Norway has a bunch of cores. Yeah, we could go after Sweden at some point for the Norwegian cores. And Bukhara has a bunch of our rightful clay. So they're gonna have a bunch of our subjects rightful clay, so they're gonna have a bad day as soon as we declare on them. Before we do that, let's go around quickly, see if there's any wonders we need to upgrade. There's one. Iswa Fort. Mostly province modifiers, raising attrition. Ooh, global modifier, maximum absolutism. Yes, we want that. I don't think we get a lot of those bonuses. We mainly just get the maximum absolutism bonus for the global. That absolutism might not kick in, or may have kicked in already. It shows it's kicked in, so that would make sense why we're 10 below max, is the max went up by 10. Okay. Okay, I think, yeah, no, we've upgraded all the ones we own. Ignore those for the moment. Government buildings, got a couple that do apply bonuses, we'll play them. Want more manpower, so we worry less about attrition. That's all played, okay. Forts, I don't think we have necessarily inherited any forts yet, no. Last time we did great. Questing-wise, oh, apparently we are at the point where we can pick up absolute rulership 11 years early. I don't think we need 11 years early. Yeah, we don't need 11 years early. Spend some of the admin power down, so I'm almost tempted to accidentally do it just to make the thing go away. And then, yeah, we want to be mostly focusing our diplomats on places like Magra here, so we can integrate westward. Rein in them. Rein them in. Gazd, rein them in. Herman, rein them in. We can actually just start annexing those guys, okay. That's actually our diplomats sent for the moment. Wait one day, rein them in. Rein you in. We're about to expand them, so it's maybe not a rush to rein them in, but we're reining them in anyway. Crimea, I think we've integrated everyone in Crimea. Oh no, we got Moldova here, so rein Moldova in. Besides Crimea, which we're probably going to leave Crimea as Crimea for quite a while. They can get annexed, okay. Okay, we got all the Bashikira cores back, so we probably want to rein them in, and then at some point diplomacy them up so we can annex them. And I think that's probably where I want to be for the next war with Bukhara. Looking at the time, we're probably coming up in a good place to put a part break in. So this is going to bring in the Great Horde, so we'll probably co-belligerent the Great Horde. I have cores in the Great Horde, so... And of course Astrakhan, so that's... or Astrakhan would have cores on me, so we can't double S that Great Horde. I don't think there's any bits we can kick out of the Great Horde. Yeah, so it's the hard way of the Great Horde, and if we're going the hard way of the Great Horde, it's probably feed them to Crimea. I think Crimea has claims on all, well, almost all of them. And if we're co-belligerating them... If we co-belligerate them, in theory, we can just about destroy them in their entirety. Though that might be if we're taking them. If we're feeding it to Crimea, we might not be able to. The problems with that would be cause greater aggressive expansion in the area, but we just took so much off of Russia, and most of the people in the area besides that would be Christian and would care because they're not care because they're Christian. Okay, so with that, yeah, we're gonna attack these guys. We're gonna co-belligerent Great Horde. Lots of cores to return. We're gonna go to broad aggressive expansion with doing the Great Horde stuff, but I don't think anyone's really gonna care one way or the other. We're mainly doing their core returns because there's a nice easy casus belli. Because we're playing a chill Ottoman game, not a try-hard Ottoman game, where arguably at this point you probably would have won the game if you're trying harder. But no, we're having fun. We're doing it chill. So yeah, I hope everyone has been enjoying. This is where I'm going to go ahead and put a part break in. Beginning of next one, we will open up with the war with Bukhara. And then I'll probably be trying to figure out what we're attacking next. After Bukhara. I've got next episode to figure that out. Okay, Bukhara, we got a bunch of cores to return. So until then, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.